You're not here by accident, and neither am I. Something is happening right now, and you can feel it. Everywhere you look, the conversation is shifting. UFOs, aliens, disclosure. Governments are admitting what they used to deny. The media is spinning narratives faster than anyone can keep up. And yet, nobody seems to be asking the right question. What if this isn't new? What if we've seen all of this before? Jesus said in Matthew 24:37, "As it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the coming of the Son of Man." Not similar, not close, the same pattern. So what was really happening in the days of Noah? Genesis 6:1-2 says, "The sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose." These weren't ordinary men. The term sons of God, Bene Elohim, is used throughout Scripture to describe divine beings. And the result? Genesis 6:4. "There were giants in the earth in those days. The same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown." Something crossed the boundary. Heaven and earth. Now listen to what happened next. Daniel 12:4 says, "Knowledge shall increase." In the days of Noah, knowledge didn't just increase, it exploded. Ancient traditions describe forbidden knowledge being given to mankind, technology, weapons, manipulation of creation itself. And today, we're watching the same thing unfold. Artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, technologies advancing faster than we can understand them, and at the same time, something in the sky. Luke 21:11 says there would be fearful sights and great signs from heaven. Fearful sights. Not vague symbols, not metaphors, things people would see and fear. So now ask yourself, why is the world suddenly talking about non-human intelligence? Why now? Why is the narrative being shaped so carefully? Because just like in the days of Noah, the truth is being replaced with a story. A controlled story. 2 Thessalonians 2:11 warns, "God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie convincing enough to replace the truth." And here's the question nobody wants to ask. What if what they're calling aliens is not extraterrestrial, but something far older, something the Bible already described? Ephesians 6:12 says, "We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world." This isn't just about technology, it's about influence, control, deception. Just like before the flood, Genesis 6:5 says, "Every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually." Total corruption. And that's when judgment came. So when Jesus said, "As it was in the days of Noah," he wasn't giving poetry, he was giving a warning. The patterns are repeating. The knowledge, the deception, the signs in the sky. The only question is, are you seeing it for what it is, or are you believing the version you've been given? If you're willing to question everything, then you're starting to see the bigger picture. It doesn't matter if you're a believer or an atheist, an agnostic or a man of science. What's happening in the world today is real. We can all feel it, but we're kept so busy trying to pay the bills and keep track of what new conspiracy is coming next, we're forgetting to pay attention and use our common sense. If you'd like to really understand what's going on today, that's like what was happening in the days of Noah, then this new book, Moriah, is a must-read. It's currently an e-book on Amazon and will be offered as a paperback in the near future. The link is in the description below. There's never been a better time for you to crack open that old dusty Bible of yours and find out for yourself if everything I'm sharing with you is true. We are living through Bible prophecy, but unless you know what those Bible prophecies are, you will be confused, shocked, easily misled, and it could ultimately cost you everything. Don't believe me? Just turn on the news.